The war for alien technology and biometal has no borders. On the frozen plains of Ganymede, the Chinese Red Army struck first, their major infiltrating a major CCA research base hidden deep in the ice canyons. The mission was precise, surgical. A stolen tank, a severed comm tower, and finally, the coup de grace, a mini-nuke detonated in the heart of the facility. The prize? A Sithonian relic unlike any seen before. For the CRA, it was a breakthrough, not in technology, but in knowledge. Their scientists couldn't yet unlock its full secrets, but they understood its potential. The relic was part of something far greater, an ancient transport system capable of moving people and cargo across vast distances in an instant. If mastered, it could change the balance of the war. But for the NSDF, the clock was still ticking. On Venus, General Collins had his own prize in sight, the Amiga Starport database. Intelligence confirmed it was on the move, loaded aboard a CCA convoy headed for a launch pad. Once it left the planet, the Soviets would be uncontested in their search for Chthonian relics. The problem? The 6th platoon was gone. The 4th had been bled dry in the last battle, and manpower was at its lowest since the war began. Yet when word spread of the mission, soldiers still fit for combat stepped forward without hesitation. They knew the stakes, knew that the Soviets' lead in understanding Chthonian technology was growing every passing day. The last battle had been a brutal reminder of what that advantage meant, and no one in the NSDF was willing to let the Soviets widen the gap. This was more than a mission, it was a chance to strike back. General Collins couldn't afford hesitation. He gave Grizzly 1 the order: cut off the convoy, secure the database, no matter the cost. There would be no reinforcements, no second chances. There was only a narrow window before the CCA reached the launch site and took the roadmap of the Sithonians with them. Hey lurkers, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be covering Stars and Stripes Mission 08, Wrangling the Fleeing Herd. After our short little foray and introduction to Chinese, we're back with the NSDF as we go chase down this Sithonian flight log database from the Amiga Starport. Anyway, without that all the way, let's get this briefing done. Battlezone update. After suffering massive casualties from the CCA's goal of attacks, NSDF forces have struggled to turn the war in their favour. In a stroke of luck, NSDF Command has located what they believe to be the Amiga Starport relic. Unfortunately, without a spare recycler, Grizzly 1 will have to use all his skill if he hopes to get the relic back before the CCA escapes with it. This mission is going to test how much build. You'll build your buildings pretty much. Yes, you will be building in this mission, but we'll get to that in a moment. NSDF update. We've identified a CCA convoy transporting the Amiga Starport relic to a southern launch pad. We must take advantage of having the CCA on the run and make sure that we can capture the relic. The 1st Astra Cavalry is busy rebuilding and cannot spare a cycler. Therefore, with the help of a minimum number of utility units, Battlezone Combat Commander Jason Bates, aka Grizzly 1, is tasked with pursuing the CCA forces and capturing the Amiga Starport relic before it is lost. Yes, we stating pretty much what's said in the Battlezone update. Engineering report. Our engineers have tooled the Advanced Mobile Unit Factory to build our own version of the Walker technology that the CCA has used against us. These units will be bringing unrivaled firepower to the battlefield, but they are so heavy they can no longer hover or move nimbly. So it's just a standard Walker unit, which we'll see in a moment. So our job objectives will be rendezvous with all our building utility units, destroy the artillery, and set a blockade for the convoy. Alright, what have we got here? We've got the Cannoneer. Yep, sweet. So we're going to be dealing with a few of these. That's just a CCA one. It's actually a pretty cool design. And then the Mighty Sasquatch. It's not as good as the Golem, but I do have to say I kind of don't mind its design. Walks a little funny, but it's cool. Good art of the Bobcat. And our field lab. Alright, let's get this on the way.
Our attack on the Soviet base really opened our eyes to the power of the Chthonian relics. The Soviet walkers killed hundreds of NSDF recruits. For the first time, every one of us fully realized that the war and our survival depended on controlling the technology. When a Soviet platoon escaped with one of these relics, each and every one of us begged for the mission to recapture it. I still don't know if we acted out of fear or bravado, or perhaps the two blended together at the extremes.
The CCA platoon that escaped us has gone into hiding. Intelligence indicates that the platoon is carrying the Chthonian flight log database. They will most likely try to escape to their launch pad several hundred meters south of your current position. Establish an offensive position at Nav Beacon 1. When the platoon comes out of hiding, you must recapture the Chthonian flight log database. We have dispatched a unit factory which is equipped with the new Walker technology acquired from the Cerberus relic. Your pilot count is low, so use these walkers to stop the Soviet convoy. Do not attack the CCA launch pad, Commander. If the platoon feels there is no chance of escaping, they may destroy the database.
NSDF unit factory reporting, sir. My convoy tried to reach the deploy coordinates at Nav Beacon 1, but the Soviets have set up a battery of artillery units on high plateaus that shadow the entire area. We need them shut down to reach our destination. This looks like a good spot for my scavengers' night away. Unit factory out.
All right, Christopher. The unit factory has just informed us of the situation. Sky Eye says those artillery pieces are dug in high and tight, so you'll have to use your jump jets to reach them. There's a gradual incline in surface terrain near Nav 1. Go there and use that incline to reach the artillery. Collins out.
Unit factory here. Heading out.
Alright, now that all the talking's done, first thing you want to do is you want to bring your scavengers over here and tell them to hold. We do not want them roaming around. Now, despite the dire situations, we have got a pretty good start here. We have access to a already pre-upgraded scrap pools across the map. You can kind of see them there, northeast, northwest, and southwest, basically. There's two more we'll be getting in a moment, but the downside is we're going to have to guard all our scavengers. We cannot build any more. So our priority here is we've got to destroy those cannoneers up there, but we are going to take the suggestion right now to set up a miniature little safety base here and just guard this location by putting up a gun tower. We do have a couple of turrets floating around. I wouldn't rely on them too much, so let's move these scavengers a bit more over here, tuck them in the corner, and then when they're in the corner, tell them to hold because scavengers like to roam. That will do. That way they won't get hit by the... You know. So they get a gun tower out as usual, deploy your armory, build your comm tower, and then you can build a blast tower. You can probably get away with putting two generators here. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Our deploy zone later is going to be a bit rough. Before I forget as well, I'm going to quickly fix... While this is happening... Actually, we'll get this done first, and I'm going to fix up the fog. I'll do some editing magic there as well, so it doesn't look so ugly. One gun tower just there will be useful. It will have a good arc. It's just designed to get any people to flog around. Later in this mission, we'll have a lot of units to deal with. And we're going to be in a bit of an exposed position, so we want to try and hold out as best we can. Considering we can't build badges again, gun towers are going to be our best friend. Anything else we can build? Nothing else. We need the factory deployed, so we'll just build a second lightning power tower here. That will solve our power bit issues for later.
Scavenger here. Yes, sir. In transit. Standing ground.
Alright. That's done. So, I'll get back to you in a second after I get this fog fixed up. Alright. Fog sorted. Before we go, we can give ourselves some weapons. We haven't got much here. I will give myself the super stabber. Anything else we want? No. Alright, and let's do a run. So these artillery will dial us in pretty quick, so we want to nose down and haul real quickly. We also want to take note of where these nav pools are. while we're down here, and we're going to drop nav beacons while we can. We probably should have done it from the command view, but we can't stop now because his artillery will do damage to us. We're not in a mission hurry yet. But we definitely need to be careful. So nav 1 and nav 2 are on artillery points. Think our guns. And let's head to artillery run.
Grizzly 1, we're picking up what you're seeing now. I want you to identify that object pronto. Nice job, Grizzly 1. This object is important to our effort. I'm having a nav camera drop so we can retrieve it later. Now this looks like a good place to start your jump run and take out those artillery pieces.
Collect dead bodies from battlefields and then transport to the sticks. Wow, that's dark. Alright, anyway. Cannoneers are destroyed. Let's get this done. Alright, so this is a bit trickier than you think. And they're already fine, so we need to keep moving. So when you approach a ledge, you'll get a little bit of a lip jump, thanks to just some basic mod support. You can fail these jumps, so the second one here, just when you get the end, keep your jump thrusters down. You're meant to go straight ahead here. Again, make the big jump. Kill cannon number 2. Go in numerical order. They are listed in the ones you need to kill, in the order you need to kill. This one can be a bit tricky because you'll get a little bit of lack of gravity. When you get over the edge, hold down the jump button. There's this little safety ledge down there, but don't trust it completely. So this one's no jump, but you've got a narrow ledge you can go along. Make sure you know where you're going down. Take your time if you need to, but yeah, you are going to be bombarded the entire time you do this. Alright, so we're going to ignore the CCA recycler. I believe it's in that base at the bottom left of the map. We don't need to worry about that for now. Oh, careful with this one. That's all of them done. Once you're done there,
Good work, Commander. Now set up the unit factory and prepare for the Soviet convoy.
go to deploy.
Unit factory here.
Get your scavengers, send them to 3 and 4. This one you kind of dash through one of the gaps here and just deploy it immediately. We're also going to send constructor number 8 over here. Factory's already moving.
In transit. Scavenger here. In transit. Getting scrap. Badger
And
here.
while we're here as well, let's get Badger 1, because it's got a gun tower there, to come over and sit at this location. So this mission's actually can be a bit spicy.
Commander Prescott has located the Soviet convoy. He's flushed them out and they're making a break for the launch pad, as we hoped. They're 15 minutes out from the cutoff point.
Alright.
In transit.
So we're going to tuck ourselves over on this side a bit more here. You've got a weird deploy zone. Actually, we'll do it this way. Put your factory there.
Construction rig here.
And
Yes, sir.
first thing you want to do is when you come down with this surplus power we got is get blast towers basically facing in each direction. You're going to need to be facing up that hill and to the one over here where the cutoff point is as well. However, that cutoff point we're probably not going to use. We're going to set up our cutoff point in another location. So I made a mistake. I didn't tell my second Hevel to come over here.
Unit factory online. Armory here.
So
Unit factory here.
we've got a good amount of scrap. We're going to jump right into the factory already, and we're going to adjust our bobcats into a more aggressive loadout. Pretty much make them a baby grizzly. The fact we've got good scrap means we can do so, and we're going to want unit support immediately. Due to the fact we've got a very limited build, we only have that and the hauler as well as the Sasquatch. This is all we've got. We'll work bobcats and Sasquatches.
Construction rig here.
I'm going.
Get a couple of units out that provide extra support, and we'll go from there.
I'm going. Bobcat here. I'm going.
So we should be getting. I'm going to tell these bobcats to set up here.
I'm going.
I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting some CCA units coming through soon. There we go. Speak of the devil. We can handle one flanker.
Unit complete. I'm going.
Base under attack.
We cannot lose this factory.
Base under attack.
Oh, that's not good. Come on.
Armory here.
Come on, where is it? There we go. There's our first gun tower. Sweet. This will help us greatly.
Building complete.
I'm going to tell him to recycle because I can't. Damn it.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building.
Armory here.
Building
Armory
complete. Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building.
Get a supply depot down so we can keep our units in check.
Bobcat here.
Bring them back. We've got blast towers now that will help out.
Yes, sir. Bobcat here. I'm going.
Building complete.
So most of the attacks are going to come from the south, but you also get some from the north as well.
Yes, sir. Building.
We might have to pack up this factory and move it into a better defensive location. Might be better to tuck it in here. We've got enough room to put gun towers up that way as well.
Building complete.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go command view here.
Activated.
Zoom in a bit.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir.
Yep. I buggered up a bit. Yep. Alright.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir.
Bobcat here.
We're going to do something cheeky here. We'll pack it up. We'll move it, and then we'll deploy it again. We're also going to need our field lab, so...
Ready to move.
Building complete.
Unit factory here. Moving out.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir.
In transit.
There we go.
Moving out.
On my way. In transit. On my way.
In transit. In transit. Yes, sir.
Incoming units.
Bobcat here. In combat. Unit factory online.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building.
We've got the scrap as well.
Construction rig here.
Let's upgrade this
Target
extractor.
down. Yes, sir.
I need to log out.
Building complete. Building complete.
Alright. We're good now.
Construction rig here.
Some more
Yes,
blast
sir.
towers. We're going to want a lot of them.
Bobcat here.
We'll go back to command view quickly so we can reposition everyone.
Satellite activated.
I can hear those turrets moving around.
Building complete.
Let's get an NSDF repair beacon.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building.
So we're still got to build our what's his name? Field lab yet. That will give us access to the Sasquatch. However, we won't get an upgraded one. What have we got here? Got enemy scavengers. Should be good.
Armory here.
He's done his job.
Construction rig here.
I will put a single blast tower here to protect this. Coming. Okay. Oh, they're sending turrets to try and cut us off.
Bobcat here. In combat. Engaging. In combat.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building complete. Yes, sir.
Offensive unit
Target down.
lost.
Bobcat here.
Losing a unit's not great.
Going.
Got the Charion up there. So
Building complete.
he's done his job. We're going to move him down. I'm going to move these units up here to assist.
Bobcat here. I'm going.
We could get these guys to pick up the loose. Oop.
Satellite activated.
Might not necessarily be. What the hell?
Satellite activated.
Just do it that way.
Getting scrap.
Yes, sir. Building. Construction rig here.
We are in a bit of a time limit too, so we do want to start building a force where we can. Yes, we can't repair anything, so keep that in mind. So,
Construction rig here.
all right, we've got our field lab building. We can just put that there. Not the most logical building setup, but you work with what you got. Something coming from the other side. We've got a flanker trying to do what flankers do, but
Building complete.
alright. That's done.
Construction
Alright,
rig here.
we have our
Yes,
build
sir.
done.
Base under
Gonna
attack.
put this here. Oh, one of the turrets is under fire. That's awkward. That there.
Unit factory here. Building underway.
Get some more bobcats going.
Activated.
Bobcat here.
What are we looking like up there?
Armory here. Unit complete. I'm going.
Building complete.
Alright, we've got our big long wall of blast going well, so we're doing good there. Another power generator. I could have tucked the factory in this corner. It's all good. We can tuck a power in here instead.
Building.
And we'll do a couple on there. We're good. I can hear some turrets up there. Oh. Okay, you're here now. Perfect.
Construction rig here.
Grab that
Yes, sir.
extractor.
Building complete.
Okay, so yes. Evil number 8 is kind of be our utility guy.
Complete.
Okay, we're pretty good up here, so
Bobcat here.
get you guys just to go up here and get you to run up
Yes,
and
sir.
just put a blast tower there, and that should solve those random scouts and that badger dying randomly. In the meantime, back to here.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir.
The Soviet convoy is now within 5 minutes of the launch pad.
He's not joking about that time frame. So this will be the last one of the last towers I build. And I'm going to start pumping.
Building underway.
Okay, we've got a limit built on the Bobcats there. I believe it's a total of 8. We are limited on pilots. In the base game, the pilot cap you had was 10 and you couldn't build any more. No barracks or anything, so you had to really work with the units you had.
Bobcat here.
Group 3.
I'm going. Bobcat here.
Turret trying to rush this.
In combat. Unit complete.
down.
They've got the wrong gun. Alright, well, I'll have to make do now. I can't really change that.
I'm going. Bobcat here.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building.
Oh no.
Yes, sir. Bobcat here. In combat.
Can't lose that constructor.
In combat.
Scavenger lost.
Lost a scav. These guys are in engagement in a bad area. Go deal with that. Once he's up there, I'm just going to leave him up there.
I'm going.
Unit factory here. Building underway.
Building complete.
Yes, sir. Engaging. In combat.
Building complete.
Offensive
Come on, boys. Look at it.
lost.
In combat. Target down. I'm going. Bobcat here. Yes, sir. I'm going.
Repair.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Construction rig here. On my
So
way.
the reason why I'm going down here is there is a build position. Until I get the scrap. There is a build position down here. That means that I can build some gun towers. I think it's along here.
Walking. In transit.
There we go. Okay,
Construction
you
rig
can stay
here.
up there.
On my way.
Get you running down here as well, because it will help. You in
In
there.
transit.
Unit factory here.
Oh, they're sending their own golems now. Mech fight.
God and country.
Bobcat here. I'm going.
Unit factory here. Unit complete. Unit factory here.
Enemy eliminated.
Yes, sir.
Sasquatch here.
I'm going. Yes, sir. I'm going. Turret deployed. Yes, sir. In combat.
Engaging enemy.
This is where I want to hold out here.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir.
Target down.
Building.
Engaging. In combat.
Because I undeployed the factory, the buildings changed.
Engaging. I'm going. Yes, sir. I'm going.
En route. Yes, sir.
Scavenger
combat.
lost.
I lost our scavenger. Okay.
In transit.
Engaging. In combat. Target down. Bobcat here. I'm going.
Yes, sir. Walking.
In transit. Unit factory here.
Building complete. Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building.
Alright, this is where we're going to hold our line.
Turret deployed.
Cause a pinch.
Grizzly 1, the convoy is approaching the cutoff point. Commander Prescott's platoon is sealing their retreat path. You must keep them from reaching the launch pad and secure the flight log relic. Use any means necessary.
Bobcat here.
Building underway.
Building complete.
Bobcat here. I'm going.
Sasquatch here. Walking. En route.
Unit complete.
Walking. Construction rig
Okay.
here. On my way.
So, hammer and anvil tactics.
Unit factory here.
Bobcat here.
Sasquatch here. En route. Sasquatch here.
Sending some forces down, that's okay.
En route. Walking.
Base
Ooh, this is tense. Here they come.
En route.
All these forces that come through.
Walking. En route. Yes, sir. En route. Walking. En route. Yes, sir.
Building underway.
I hear the walkers.
In transit. Bobcat here. In combat. Engaging. I'm going. Yes, sir.
I got a bunch of repair guys on it.
I'm going. Yes, sir.
Let's get personally involved with this.
Combat.
Now we need to be careful of our attacks. We don't want to damage that flight log, so we're going to avoid using our thumper. Put their own walkers in. We might... well, we can't use it now.
Target down.
Yes, sir. Walking.
Database is down.
Unit factory here.
Got a hauler
Building
built.
underway. Bobcat here. Engaging. Bobcat here.
Oh, I've got 2.
In
It's
transit.
okay.
Bobcat here.
You can start hunting,
For
boys.
targets. Over here. Over here.
Alright, pick up the database.
Yes, sir.
You, sir,
Over here.
can just bail out.
Unit lost.
Alright. Now we just got to hold the line.
Sasquatch here.
They're incoming.
Walking. Yes, sir.
Oh, they're setting more forces.
God and country. Engaging enemy.
Where's the other walker? Did I lose one?
Yes, sir.
Oh, stay where you are.
Commander, this is Hover Tug 1. We've got the cargo. Commander, Hover Tug reports object has been secured. Unit factory here.
Yes, sir.
Holding cargo. Keep your pants on. Engaging. In combat.
Offensive unit.
Oh, there's an assassin
lost.
after me.
Offensive unit lost.
Oh no, they're going for the tug. Alright, we should be good. Alright, cool. We've got to get him to the factory, which, to be fair, is not very far, but
In transit.
where we got to go?
Well done, Commander. Venus is secure.
Nice work. There we go.
Good work, Grizzly One. I'll get our scientists to try and find out more about this Project Furies from the database.
And we're done. Mission complete. Looks like we've got a fair bit of lore brief to cover through here in the debriefing, so let's get this underway. Debriefing. Good work capturing the Omega Starport relic. It contained additional clues about the biometal technology and has taught us about the race that invented the biometal. We knew these people called themselves the Scythonians, but now we know they came from a planet known as Icarus. The star charts place it in an orbit between Mars and Jupiter. All that exists there now is an asteroid belt. We've surmised that their world no longer exists. The group of Chthonians that built the starport, where the relic was found, belonged to a faction called the Olympian Council. Ruled by a group of great scientists, they sought to achieve a better way of life through science. The leader of this council was named Paternius. His ethics and philosophical beliefs were the guiding force behind the great inventions they created. Paternus even shared their knowledge with man, bringing a new era of thought and enlightenment to the people of Earth. It is no coincidence that the names of the relics match those found in the mythos of ancient Greece. The other group, the ones that built the ruins on Venus, were servants of the Hadean crown, a monarchy ruled by Nexus 5, whose scientific genius was not tempered by the same wisdom as Paternus. Nexus wanted to be the sole governing force of Icarus. Conflict arose between the two governing bodies. As each side developed more sophisticated weaponry, the other would top them, but it was Nexus who managed to construct the ultimate weapon, one that would end the war. The information that he gathered during his experiments began going into production in a secret weapon facility called Lorena on Jupiter's moon Io. We must get to Io and capture the fruit of Nexus's weapons program. We have not found any war records that postdate the work at Leona. Ooh, And we're done. Up next, with all the big NSDF victory at Venus, we'll now be moving back over to see what the Chinese are doing on Ganymede with mission Red Protection in Red Odyssey campaign. Yeah, man, I'm stumbling over words. But we're going for the Red Storm Mission 2 Protection. As usual, if you guys like what I'm doing here, like what I'm doing and like what I'm covering, make sure you hit like and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.